For those of you that don't know me, my name is Neil, and I am truly honoured to be here, as the rest of you, I suppose, to celebrate Daniel and Katherine's wonderful day. And Kath, you are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, was that the ring boy?
Sorry, I'm allowed to do it, and I will have a toast for the bride. Cooks, you look pretty cute too, but...
You've unlocked his bra.
You've unlocked his bra.
Yeah, boy.
And a wig. Well, he did have his choice of wigs. Daniel and I first met when we were at nursery school together, and he's been trying to shake me off ever since. As you can see, he's failed. We continued our journey through school, and at times it appeared that we might even take the same career path. While at comprehensive school, me and Daniel attended a week's work experience at Hopkinstown Primary School to get an insight into the teaching profession of young children. And it's fair to say, I think we both really enjoyed it. So it was with much anticipation that when we opened our reports at the end of the week, it wasn't exactly what we expected. The report concluded that although we both seemed to enjoy ourselves, we behaved far too much like the children, to the point that at times staff found it almost too difficult to differentiate who was supposed to be teaching who.
Bravo for getting that word out.
Suffice to say, the teaching profession wasn't for us. So we both left school not knowing what the future held, but we always remained friends. Daniel likes to think he has all the best dance moves after a few years. And this one time when we were at Butlins, Daniel had done his little disappearing act. So we all set off to go look for him. After about half hour of searching, we were walking past the arcade when we saw a large group of people in a circle. And they were clapping and cheering. Yes, in the middle was Daniel. Break dancing for all he was worth. And you actually thought he was worth it. Just as you were finishing your routine, you flipped up with much gusto, you fell forward and you smashed your head on a bin. What a finale you had. You had a standing ovation and a cut on your head for the rest of the week.
Still a scar, sorry.
You've still got the scar. Daniel first met Katherine 10 years ago, whilst they were both working at GE in Caerphilly. The attraction was instant. Like you told me, who could resist a good-looking guy, didn't they? They started exchanging messages through the company's intranet system and spent any spare minute they had contacting each other. Daniel often referred to working in GEs as his dream job. Where else can you be paid to flirt and chat? But of course, the real reason was this is where you would meet Katherine. Daniel then asked Katherine out, and she was already smitten with Daniel. Not even his constant wearing of brightly coloured Hawaiian shirts would put her off. Daniel and Katherine soon became a couple, and almost immediately started to bring her to our nights out, where she was affectionately known as the Spiller. Kath, the Spiller.
Yes!
No matter how much you prepared for it, at some stage during the evening, either her own drink or someone else's would go over. But despite the little mishaps, Katherine was an instant hit amongst us, and she was very quickly taken in as one of our own. Daniel was first very reluctant to leave his mother, Meg. You know all about this. And who else would love him so much that they would put up with him constantly being on his PlayStation? Some of us even wondered if he needed to have it surgically removed. Not only this, but would anyone be tolerant and understanding enough to realise that whilst he was with his PlayStation, he loses the use of his legs, paralysing him to the spot. Thankfully, he is still able to move his arms and able to ring down from his bedroom to the kitchen to request hot drinks, and thus save him from dehydration.
Definitely.
And the answer to all these questions is yes. Katherine will. This proves how much Katherine must love Daniel, and why today is such a special day for them both. To be fair, Daniel is a bit of a hopeless romantic, and the way he proposed to Katherine is a testament to this. In conclusion though, I would like to say thank you for all those who joined us on Daniel's Stag Weekend in Benidorm, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I know what bloody did.
You can remember much of it.
Most of it.
Some of it. Bit of it.
And finally, all that remains to be said, will you all now join me in upstanding to toast the bride and the groom for the Mr. and Mrs. Cooksey. I wish you all the best for the future.
Mr. and Mrs. Cooksey. I can't reach off, are we both too short? Boosh.
I have to do that.
Dragged another one in. Whoa!